the issue is with the roadblock. If we might, the problem is we might just see it like just a few meters in front of it. So if we then, until it's relayed up...
Support will pick it up way earlier than that. We have eyes in the skies, remember?
Theoretically they should, but if they
Theoretically,
don't...
yes.
Oh, but look, my suggestion is that the moment we come across any enemy contact is that everyone, I mean, look, they always say, yeah, leave the gunners in, that's all nice, but the AI only shoots vehicles that have personnel in them. So if you everyone exit, they don't shoot empty vehicles.
Yeah, it's as simple as it all depends on what Hades calls out. If we have to dismount, obviously I suggest to do what you said. Dismount everyone from the vehicles and try and protect them as much as we can. And then, as you said, it is vital and pretty much the most important thing tonight that if I tell you at any point to break contact, it is a serious, we need to break, we need to go. If you have guys that are injured and passed out or whatever, load them inside the vehicle, we need to go at that point. But in terms of anything else, I've got to say that's it.
Yeah. Okay, but let's say we do not get any information about a road blockade. And just let's say just 100 meters in front of it, we see it. And that's when I relay it further to you. Then it's then you relay it further to Hades to make a thing, an order, and then he has to relay that back to you and to me. If we continue driving, we will hit that road blockade before that happened.
Yeah, that's why you decrease the speed.
What is our decrease speed and drive slowly?
Yeah, in which time hopefully I should have got a response. If not, we hold like 25 meters before it.
Okay,
but again, you need to make sure you're telling me the decrease speed. It's annoying how we're not allowed to say this over the long range for drivers, which is 66, but that's purely for the FS command, so it still has to all go through me, unfortunately.
Okay, so my drivers are on 66, but I stay on 71.
Yeah, unless you're driving.
Vehicle long range on 66, so everyone in the vehicle can hear it.
Don't confuse him.
Yeah, the vehicle long range is not limited to a person.
Make sure you load your squad boxes inside as well, guys. I highly advise it today. That's it from me. I'll get it enabled. Any questions? Any other questions? Anything?
Nope.
No, cool. Feel free to chat now.
User left your channel.
What?
User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. You were moved. User was moved to your channel.
Okay. Alrighty. We have to load. Alistair, can we somewhat help you? Okay, because we have a mandatory now. That's why. Oh, yes.
I'm just creating my profile for joining. So.
Alright.
And then I have to back out. No, I have the mods installed, but for some odd reason, the normal repository keeps on disappearing from the list.
Okay.
Is it gone again or not?
I don't know. I'll find out after I back out and restart Arma 3 sync.
Bullshit, quickly join me.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Yeah, join me. Behind you. Because you're not in the squad list for some reason. Alright. So, let's make this quick. Actually, is there's already in the channel? I don't think so. Give me a sec while I get reserves up here. Are you down?
User left your channel.
Weird, my aces stopped working.
It happens sometimes. Mine is still up there, so it's not server side.
Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. How'd you fix it?
Restart the game.
User joined your channel.
Right, 40 back in. Alright, let's start with the mission briefing. Alright, tonight, convoy mission, guys. We as Alpha have 2 ammo trucks and 2 Humvees. The ammo trucks are our priority targets, so if we should for some reason have not enough crew members for all 4 vehicles, the transport trucks are our priority. Now I need obviously 4 drivers, which would in the best scenario not involve me being a driver, since I need to also be on the platoon channel and manage things there. Now the 4 drivers need to be quite comfortable with driving a vehicle. And you need to be on a secondary channel on your radio. So for all
User joined your
drivers,
channel.
you need to be on the channel 66 as well. That's the FS convoy channel, where you're not allowed to talk on, but the FS gives us overall orders or code words, which then you as a driver have to follow. So just as a quick information what those are, if you haven't read the briefing, we have convoy halt, obviously just stop where you are. Convoy move off, start moving. Convoy herringbone, which is basically vehicle 1 goes on the left side of the road, vehicle 2 goes on the right side, and then you have basically all of the odd numbers go left side, all of the even numbers go on the right side. That's why the vehicle order is very important as well. So tonight needs to be a lot of coordination and a lot of focus. And then you have also convoy dismount, which involves only everybody dismounting except the gunners, but I want everybody to dismount, also the gunners, because the AI does not shoot unmanned vehicles. So I want everybody to disembark, also the gunners. Now those informations are important for the drivers.
User was moved to your channel.
On top of that, the convoy speed is 45. So
Whoa, what's going on here?
briefing of the squad.
Joining Alpha.
Apparently. Alright, now, so again, for drivers, I need them quickly. So who is going to volunteer for the driver spot? Reserves, do you have 4 vehicles as well, right? Do you want to man all 4 vehicles, or do you only want to man 3 vehicles?
Sorry to interrupt quickly. Blood Wolf, why don't you join Charlie, mate? There's no one in it.
I'll go see about that.
Wait, it's blood.
Yes.
Another question, which squad will I be joining?
Any and Alpha, mate.
Yeah. So, alright, again, please,
User left your channel.
drivers, line up over here next to me. Outside of that, for tonight, as long as we do not get any orders in terms of dismounting anything, we're not going to do anything. The convoy keeps driving to its target. Again, our most important vehicles are the supply vehicles, the trucks. So we need to keep them alive at any cost, at any time. If I should, for any reason, or the FLs, give you the following order to disengage all enemy targets, I want you to immediately do that. Whatever the situation is, carry all wounded, half dead guys, just carry them to the vehicles and disengage immediately. Because we need to move on with the convoy as soon as the order comes in. So again, tonight affords a lot of discipline. Alright? And the drivers need to memorize again which vehicle they are and need to stay in formation. So for the fire teams, everybody that has a fire team already assigned to him. So Data, Samitz, Glock, you're red team. Samitz, Smell, Moose, you're blue. Bullshark, you're also going red, please. And then I see what we can do with reserves. Glock, I want you to man 1 Humvee with 1 guy. You will be the driver. And you're going to man the other Humvee with 1 of your fire team members, and you're also going to be the driver.
Copy.
And then I need 2 guys to be driving the trucks.
I can drive one if you need me to.
Perfect.
I suggest me being a passenger somewhere so I can keep growing up.
Alright, then it already doesn't work, because red team needs a gunner.
Use the results lies.
Well, you also
We can
need...
blow up your vehicles just fine. We'll still be subordinates to one of your fighting leaders.
Alright, so you're staying with us, Bones, okay? For tonight?
It's clear.
Okay, then Arctic and Tim go blue team, please. Bones, you go red team, and Alistair also goes red team. So Tim and Arctic, you're going to be under Stealth's call, and red team is going to be under Glock's call. So I guess Data, you're allowed to be the passenger somewhere. Now, Bones, you want to be a driver of one of your trucks?
User left your channel.
I know better to say no to anything.
Because the problem is that we have 4 trucks that we need to man with 1 guy at least.
I could drive.
And we have at least two up to 4 Humvees with at least 1 or 2 members each to man. Because you need a driver and a gunner. But we don't have to carry all 4 Humvees, we just have to carry all 4 trucks. So we need 4 truck drivers and at least 2 Humvee drivers. And I'm going to assign Smell and Glock for the Humvee drivers for Alpha Humvees.
Copy.
So we need uns as one of the truck drivers. Anybody else that wants to drive the truck? Chuck wanted to drive a truck? 2 more guys drive a truck.
I can drive one, Simmons.
Alright. You are 2. Alright, Simmons, you're driving a truck. Anybody else, preferably from a red team, that wants to take the another truck?
Did you have me down as a driver, Cody?
Oh yeah, right. One's already taken part of. Yeah, that I can't. So, Moose, would you be up for driver?
Probably not.
Can you be on the 66 channel and drive the car at the same time?
Yeah, I know that. But I drive, sure.
The thing is, you either steer and drive, or you just sit stupidly in the back seat. It's your decision what you want to do.
I don't really care, honestly.
Thank you, buddy. Then you're the 4th driver. So for the drivers again, radio channel 66. You are not allowed to talk in there. Just listen to the orders given by the FS. Convoy speed is 45, if I correctly remember.
Left your channel.
Keep a distance between the vehicles of 25 meters. And should we encounter a road blockade, which I do not inform you before we reach it, then stop at engage, don't do anything except you see hostiles. And don't hit it or drive around it. Stop 25 meters in front of it. Alright? As long as I'm not giving you any orders. If we already know about the road blockade, I will give you any order. I will give you orders. That's especially important for the Humvee guys, because you're going to drive front. Alright? Good. Then, for the vehicles, we need 2 ammo trucks, we need 2 fuel trucks, and 2 Humvees. So, I suggest the drivers pick some, park them somewhere grouped together. I need one truck over here, and then just mark the vehicles with a marker on the map as alpha vehicles.
I have a couple questions.
Yes.
I don't know how to set the speed limit on the truck.
Yeah, delete.
Okay. So I just...
So yeah, drivers get to your vehicles.
And the long range is just like
Alt P, yes. Alistair, if you want, just be a standard rifleman. Perfect. I don't know why you're not allowed to. Yes. I have my TFR disabled. I hear everybody of you. So what's up?
Radio check smell 40 over.
Just
Radio check, over.
Guys, hold it just for a second. Anybody, any general questions before I enable my TFR? Yes, Arctic, go ahead. Yes. Okay, anybody else?
Dacky brake, hold all comms, all comms. Drivers of the vehicles, of Alpha vehicles. Your Humvees and vehicles are down on the other side where you've just taken them from. I believe you've just taken Delta's Humvees. Could you put them back? Put them back and get the Humvees from the other side for me.
Oh, is it from the right to the left, basically, already in move-out formations?
Yeah, so it's already pre-move out formations.
But then, okay, then reserves guys, you still need to, so the drivers for the reserve trucks, you still need to take the third line trucks. Because the reserve trucks are not aligned properly.
5-5.
Alright, then don't group the vehicles. Then just don't group them. Alright, just park the vehicles again, quickly. Yeah, guys, hold it for just a second, please. Park all of the vehicles again, how they were. Line up, and all of the vehicle stuff and so on we will discuss after the briefing, okay? Because then I have my TFR enabled as well and don't hear everybody. It's private.
User left your channel.
This mission is already too complicated. This will go down in a giant explosion.
User was moved out of your channel. 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 You were moved.
What? What's that?
User was moved to your channel.
Hello.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Oh,
User left your channel.
Yeah.
He's away right now.
Well, you go with Chama either way because Chama is fine. I want.
Sorted out after this goes.
Okay.
Wait, Josh. You were here for all down 2 days, yeah?
Okay. Hold comms, please, gentlemen.
Come behind me.
Well done, Jawa. Hold comms, Wargamer. You scrub. Cool. So, hopefully you've been briefed tonight about how we have a wonderful convoy mission. The most ambitious convoy mission but attempted in 2nd Battalion history. I am absolutely sure that you are the group of people to pull this off, guys. Absolutely sure. 100%. We're going to do this. Background to the situation. Oh, what the laughs. We're definitely going to do it. I've got faith in you guys. Background to the situation. The Samoan government is very unstable. Syndicate are all over the place. They are terrorizing the island. And so we're having to run supplies to them because we're wonderful people. And we care, you know, we're NATO. So this is, to my right, your left, it's a nice big supply convoy. You each have your assigned vehicles, and they're already lined up in order. We're going to move along the waypoints designated in said order. Nice 45 kilometers and up. And then we're going to wreck any bad guys we see, basically. It's we should be stopping on my command. All of you are going to be on 66 if you're driving a vehicle. So I'll give the order: convoy halt, convoy dismount, convoy herringbone, or convoy move off.
User joined your channel.
If I say convoy halt, do not herringbone. I will specifically say if you're going to herringbone, okay? It'll depend on the situation. And then when you mount back up, call 3 platoon leaders to say you're ready. Platoon leaders let me know when your section is ready to move off. Tonight's going to be about discipline, guys. There may come points where we're taking a bit of fire, but we need to get moving, and so you get the order to disengage from the firefight. At that point, you'll either chuck smokes if you have to, or just lob lots of grenades their way, and then disengage and get back to the convoy. It is imperative that if you get given the order to disengage, you do so unless it is absolutely vital that you stay in the fight. There's very few reasons why you should have to stay in the fight. Has anyone got any questions about the mission tonight? No? Good. We have the wonderful support squad above us in the air, keeping us safe. They're going to be scouting up ahead, marking enemies, hopefully, and generally raining hellfire on anything that opposes us. And be careful of civilians, guys. Anyone in Tanoa who carries a gun, we do not count as a civilian, because it's illegal to carry a firearm here, so if anyone's got a gun, they're not a civilian. Cool. Let's move it out, guys, and let's form up at the marked thing that says assembly. So we're going to drive our vehicles out of the just behind me.
Blue team, report to smell, over.
What?
Drop the thermal, what is that helmet?
Arctic Fox, have you been assigned a vehicle or driver?
Cody,
Okay,
Yes.
as you're the medic, I want you to stick with me.
where are the reserved
You're going to be behind me. If I take fire, you're going to be the gunman to help suppress that fire, okay?
Okay.
And I'll assign you to
Cody, what part in the
keep
convoy
our
are we
chaps alive.
taking? Are we taking
Hardcore
lead?
miss. What vehicle are you in?
Yes, Alpha 16. Okay, so I'm standing at the Alpha vehicles. So Alpha members
Right.
assembled in these vehicles. Drivers get in driver positions and so
Right.
on.
Blue team, let's form up on
Bullshit
Cody.
in one ammo truck.
And reserves get over to my location where I am.
66 radio check.
The two trucks right in front of me are
Bullshot needs a gunner in the ammo truck if we have one.
Cody, smell, over.
Yes.
Which one's my Humvee?
Back all the way in the front.
Cody, which?
Sorry, say again, over.
All the way to the east.
Citizens in
Right.
the second
Okay.
truck.
Arctic Fox, you're with me.
Yeah.
Right, Tim Hook, you're with Semits. Hardcore miss, sorry.
Make sure we get on the guns of the vehicles,
Bravo
please.
copies. Out.
Sorry, small, this is Tim Hawk. Who am I with again?
Alright, reserves, go come over all the way to my position and take these two trucks.
Hold. Sorry, who called in to smell?
So.
This is Tim Hawk. Who am I with again?
You go with Semis. Semis is driving the truck. Find out which truck Semis is in.
Radio check.
Right. Arctic Fox, stick. Yeah, you stick with me.
5x5.
Guys, don't move out, hold your vehicles, and I need the post where
I'm here.
I need all the way to the west, man. There's the vehicle that you're manning. Everybody else assemble all the way to the east.
Alpha squad, ammo truck, radio check 66.
I give you the order to move out, so hold all your vehicles currently where you are.
Miss, are you in the vehicle? Are you driving? Okay.
I'm driving.
66.
Alright.
555.
Everybody else that is not a designated role, get yourself sorted in these two hundreds.
Radio check 66.
Tim? Tim Hook, get in his gunner, please.
Charlie, very good. Alpha Bravo, be advised as soon as we're good to move and I give you all clear, we're going to proceed right down the taxiway for the vehicle assembly, regroup there as a battalion. How copy?
Radio check 66.
5x5.
That was one sexy voice right there.
I can't hear you.
Why, thank you.
Well, are you driving the Humvee that I'm standing in front of?
Negative.
Well, you're driving it. And I need your Humvee to get towards the squad box here for a second so I can load it in.
Oh. Actually, you were standing next to my Humvee.
4, Bravo 5. Radio check on frequency 66. 555.
Could you move your vehicle quickly, please, so we can load in the squad box in the right?
Need to say red team in front of me.
Oh, apparently not then. Alright, thanks for the info, thanks for the
Yeah, red team join
Bravo
the
6,
front
this
of
is Bravo actual, radio check over.
Wrong frequency. I still need a gunner on my ammo truck, so if anybody is not doing anything, I could do it a gunner on the 50.
Right. Arctic Fox, you're the blue team's medic, so as soon as if you feel you're going to get damaged, please get inside because you're the medic, I need to keep you alive, but because we have few people, I have to put you as a gunner, okay?
Just load into my...
Yeah, of course.
1 sec.
Bravo 3, radio check.
Do we have anybody available for me?
Well, guys, anybody who is currently not having a role, mount the guns, please.
This is Bravo to Crisis, over.
Cody, I've had to
Alright,
put... Cody, I've had to put blue team medic as the gunner because of lack of people. I prefer he wasn't the gunner, but I don't have a choice at the moment.
Yeah, it works, it works.
Copy.
Lining up to move out as a platoon, whereas we're just going to peg it over to the assembly and
Alright guys, just a quick thing. Glock, you're leading the convoy, then Smell. Very important, Glock, your vehicle number 1. So when the orders comes for the halibut order, then you're holding on the left side of the road. Smell, your vehicle number 2, so you're holding on the right side. Then we're going to have
Copy.
then we're going to have Stamets. Your vehicle number 3, you're holding on the left side. Bullshark, your vehicle number 4, you're holding on the right side. Icebones, your vehicle number 5, you're holding on the left side. And then Hardcore Moose, your vehicle number 6, you're holding on the right side. Alright, Bones, I'm coming in as gun.
Solid copy. Nobody else available, can I assume?
It does not look like it, sorry buddy.
Copy.
But again, you're supposed to be in the back, so you shouldn't see much action, hopefully.
Cross the Alpha.
Oh, I'm ready to move out.
This is Alpha. Are you good to move?
I think yes.
Copy. Crosses to Bravo. You good to move? Bravo's good to move. Out. Copy that.
You got 66 on long range, right?
66 for all drivers, yes. FLs, if you want, can primarily stay on 66, you do not have to be on 71.
Be advised, last advice, do not talk on 66, only Hades will do that.
Exactly.
Copy.
We're moving out.
Cross Alpha.
Radio check Smell 7-1. Please confirm you do not hear me on 66, over.
Maintain the front, Bravo falling behind Alpha, ready to move, form up in front of us.
What is the front vehicle currently? Is that reserves or what vehicles are in front currently?
Crosses to Alpha, be advised, you're the front vehicle. 2 Humvees at the front, followed by the truck.
No, yeah, I know, but there's already 3 vehicles in front.
Then it's easy, just put yourself over the line. Crosses to Alpha, you're going towards the very front, followed by Bravo, followed by Command, followed by Charlie, followed by Dragon.
Alright guys, well, get into orders. Move all the way to the front, guys. Try further away. We need to form a giant line.
Crosses to Alpha, move up slightly more so Bravo can fit in behind you.
Already gave the order. Move far front. Bravo needs to fit in between us as well. Far front. Alright, Humvees, hold it there.
Arctic Fox, you realise we're at the front, so we're going to get hit first.
Yes. Should we change this?
These trucks do not stop quickly, guys.
No,
Make sure you leave yourself
I've got 66 on the long range, I have to be the driver. Because I hear orders that you don't hear.
Someone's rammed into me.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, drive a little bit further ahead. My driver. Alright, that should work. Tighten up a little bit, guys.
Overlord on convoy net. All call signs standby.
Alright, hold here, get ready for moving out. Drivers again, speed limit 45.
This is Overlord to convoy. Convoy, move off.
More space in between vehicles, Cody.
And wait for the vehicle in front of you to get 25 centimetres space before you move.
Solid copy.
Not yet.
Alpha, hold your advance. Wait one.
I give you the order when you're supposed to drive out. Not yet, guys.
I got an order on channel 66 to move out.
Order has been given. Order has been... Wait for us.
But like he said to me, he gave me the order when we were supposed to drive out. He hasn't done yet.
Roger that. Copy that. I have heard the order on 66, confirming with Danky code.
Cross Overlord 166, keep on moving past assembly, follow waypoint.
Yeah, now I got the order to move out. Right, guys, let's go then.
Alpha copies, we're moving out now.
So yeah, let's move out now, officially.
Cross this Alpha Bravo, make sure your driver's on 66, brake. Be advised, keep distance 25 meters, keep speed 45.
Roger that, keep the speed at 45.
This is Bean on 66, speed limit lead vehicle.
This is lead vehicle, 45.
Be advised, lead vehicle speed is 45.
45, copy that.
If I hear oh, I can't talk and drive. If I hear shots coming, I'll call out the clock thingy.
Cross Alpha Bravo, be advised, current weapon status is green, PID targets for civilians.
Bravo copies. Alpha
Trucks
copies.
behind me, keep your distance 25 meters.
Alright guys, just as rules of engagement, as long as they're carrying a gun, green to go.
Crosses to lead vehicle, be advised, past waypoint 3, it's currently unsafe. Possible civilians walking around.
Lead vehicle copies. The lead vehicle, there's infantry on the top of the sky, the big building on the right.
Crisis copy.
Crisis, Bravo, over. I'm not sure why, but my guy is reporting that the gun for speed currently is 50. It should be 45, right?
Crisis copy, should be 45, drivers keep 40.
Alright guys, we are currently approaching waypoint marker 3. At waypoint marker 4 we got civilians, so keep your eyes open. And we got civilians moving on the streets, so watch where you're driving.
Alright, Bullshock. 10 points per civilian, 20 per child.
Solid copy, Sims to Tim, right?
You know it, brother.
Alright, we just crossed waypoint marker 3, so from now on keep your eyes open. Thermal signatures have been confirmed, civilians and unknown contacts. So gunners, especially you, keep your eyes open.
Copy. This kind of makes me wish that we had a battalion commander freaking out over the radio. All the generation kill.
Date for break. Confirmed.
Transmission's broken down via resending.
Possible ambush on waypoint 4.
Armed targets to the left in the woods. 6 at least.
Yeah, we got unknown signals there. Keep driving, do not let you get ambushed. Gunners, cover fire. This is Alpha to Crisis. We encountered some enemies on the drone as close to the unknown signals area. What's our orders?
Shots. Bravo, shot fired.
Convoy halt, and convoy dismount.
We're not holding.
Okay, blue team, dismount. And
dismount on the road, no herringbone.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, hold.
Alright, everybody, when we're dismounting, secure your vehicles. Stay at your vehicles and secure your vehicles. Especially the trucks need to be secured. Keep an eye out behind us on the 2 civilians as well.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, be advised contact's been marked on map.
Trying to detain civilians close to the convoy or not?
No, they've done nothing wrong. We're just using an overall road.
Copy that, I'm going to approach the civilian, check his inventory.
Enemy units have been marked on the map, by the way.
What's the intel in regards to IEDs?
blue team, dig trenches.
We might have
But
IEDs
one
here.
dig trench, the other, let's go.
Crisis Alpha.
This is Alpha.
Syrup.
No real engagements yet. We're setting up defensive lines.
Crisis copies.
Let me know when you're done, I'll dig a trench this side.
Yeah, sure.
Anybody under fire yet?
Blue, smell negative.
Team are up the road. Coordinates 124113. We've no seen any contact.
Drone.
Alright, keep your eyes open. Data, by the way, your radio transmissions constantly break up, so keep an eye out for that.
Shots close, southwest.
Enemies have been marked on the map, and that's where the shots come from.
Alpha, this is Bravo, over.
Yeah, Alpha copies.
This is Bravo. Do you need fire team support from my side, over?
Target, danger close, southeast.
None of our guys are under fire.
Copy that, Bravo out.
2 armed targets down. There's a smell, second vehicle. 2 targets down. Danger close, southeast.
Smell, do you need support?
Affirmative and medics down, over. Targets danger close, southeast. Safe.
Cover that en route.
Copy that.
Hang in there, we're getting support. We just have to try and stay alive. There's nothing we can do at the moment.
Alpha Bravo, be advised, we've got contacts ambushing the rear of the convoy. Cross it to Bravo, hold your positions for now. This is
This is Alpha, we have engaged in combat.
Bravo, engaged in combat on the east. 2 fire teams engaging.
Cross copies.
Smell, is anybody else down other than Tim? Enemy spotted, bearing 280.
Smell might be down.
Coming up with you now.
Everybody make sure to safeguard the vehicles, especially the trucks. Yeah, I got Arctic Fox and Smell down over on my location.
Copy that, get trenched down the other side to the south, please, I'll work on them.
Yeah, fine, we'll do. Okay, Smeller has still a heart rate, I'm building up trench.
Copy that,
Andy.
Yes, Block?
Honest to me, the Humvee down the road, back to you guys, please.
Negative. Hold all vehicles. Do not embark the vehicles before they get destroyed. This is Alpha.
We cannot smell.
We got one fire team down currently, but still manageable to save. Most of the contacts towards the south have been killed, but we can't confirm if there aren't anymore.
Cross copies, let's see if I can get us moving up towards your position. Wait, what?
Checking out.
Cody, can you hear?
Copy that, smells stable, I think.
Alright, Arctic Fox can still be saved, I'm trying turning keys.
Solid copy.
I think it's just the pain that overwhelmed them.
Yeah, no problem.
I give him a morphine just a sec.
Watch his blood pressure though, Cody.
Yeah, I can give him actually right after it. Right, blood pressure is low.
Just stabilising Cody and then get on that 50 cal, mate. Give us some cover.
Well, if I embark on a 50 cal, the vehicle might get targeted by AT, so...
Cross to Bravo.
Yeah, but you can kill it before it shoots you.
Bravo, over. Possible remount, move to Alpha position to support them getting their fire team back up. How copy?
This is Bravo, I copy.
Wait one on that order, I'll check one over.
Okay, smells nearly done.
Can you quickly give Arctic just a little bit of blood, that's all?
Yeah, copy that. Can you give bandage smell?
Yep, his arms are tourniqueted, so...
Yeah, he's ready. Just handed it in so I can come and stitch him in a minute.
Cross to Bravo, be advised I need you to remount up, proceed towards Alpha's position, how copy?
Do you want me to remount up in the vehicle?
Absolutely fine, remount up in the vehicles, proceed to Alpha.
Copy that. Okay, everyone, remount your vehicle, remount vehicle.
Alright, Smell's bandaged up.
Copy that, give him morphine.
Right.
Does anyone have contact with channel 66?
Right, Smell's back under the living.
And orders are still
Hello.
called, right?
Haven't heard anything yet, but I just recently tuned over there.
We're mounting up more, boys.
Yep.
Cody, can I give you a quick sit rep?
Cross to Bravo, wait one on that order, hold position, stay mounted.
They came in from the southeast, southwest.
Mount up.
We
Over
need
to
to-
mount
Guys,
up.
did you get the order to move out on 66?
We got the order to mount up, yeah.
Okay, then
Mount up in the Humvee.
Smell,
Don't
Jack,
move, Smell. I'm stitching you.
Cross to Alpha, sit up.
Most of the guys are up and running again. We're mounting up since we got the order on 66 to mount up.
Copy that.
Alright, everybody, mount up in your vehicles. Everybody that is still down or injured, pull them into the vehicles, bandage up them in there. We need to move.
My vehicle is back down the road, Cody. Can you go and get it, ammo truck?
Yeah.
So guys, move towards the front and regroup with the most forward Humvee.
Stitching. 50.
Crosses to Alpha Bravo, be advised, we're good to move, be advised, lead vehicle,
25,
there is a
75.
waypoint 5 vehicle blocking the bridge.
2 trucks here at the back, that's not occupied.
Be advised, once reaching 100 meters of that, I shall relay it up and we shall be holding, how copy?
There's Alpha, I copy, I relayed it further.
driving Bullshock's truck, so drive after me.
Okay, load him in your Humvees now. He's stable. I don't know why he's not awake.
Alright, lead vehicle, watch out. At waypoint marker 5, we got a road blockade. Drive up to 100 meters in front of that and then hold.
Are we starting to move yet?
Okay, Bloodproof, I'm jumping with Bullshock since he's in front of you. Alright, everybody mounted up again?
Smell to Cody, over.
Yes, what's up?
Crisis Bravo, Bravo ready.
We're mounted, but I think Arctic Fox might be bugged out because he's okay, he's just not come round.
Just give it a bit, keep driving. We need to keep moving.
Give him a minute, he's got a 1,000 mil of blood going in, should bring him round.
Copy that. Oh, you got 1,000 mil of blood going into
So
you.
yeah, move back to the lead vehicle. Again, lead vehicle, watch it, waypoint marker 5, we got a confirmed road blockade. Hold 100 meters in front of that.
That's Alpha.
Crisis Alpha, you get to move?
We are moving out now.
Crisis copies.
By the way, lead vehicle, watch that you don't drive too far in front of the rest of the convoy.
Overlord to convoy, move out.
For the next time,
Overlord to
something
convoy,
like this
move out.
Crisis to lead vehicle, you still on 71?
Infantry marked on map,
Oh,
they're basically
vehicle.
lying down along the road.
This is Fox.
Bravo.
I'm running again.
This is Bravo. We just got the message from Overlord to move, so what is it? I currently don't know, she told me not to move.
Oh, welcome back.
Well, the problem is that
Don't
my
jump on
drivers
the,
are on
the
66
big gun.
and not on 71, so they hear move and they start moving. And then you say stop, and then I have to relay that again, so that's causing confusion.
We're waiting for the first vehicle to move.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, good to move again. Copy.
Okay, it's moving.
Keep that 25 meters, guys.
Alright, watch it. At waypoint 5 we got an incoming, we got a bridge with marked hostiles at a bridge. So, gunners, be on your toes and immediately shoot everything that has a gun.
Convoy
And
hold,
there's a road
convoy
blockade,
hold.
so
Everyone
hold that.
Well, it'd be nice to stop.
Thermal contacts disappeared, they might be hiding in the woods.
Overlord to convoy, be advised, we have a vehicle blocking the way up front. Alpha squad are going to get it moved, we should be back underway in 2 miles.
Low blood buffers.
Crisis Alpha, dismount.
Sorry, Crisis. Okay.
Did you get the order to hold?
Apparently, I'm not on 66 sadly, but my drivers are, and if they stopped, then they got the order to hold, yeah.
Crisis copies, dismount. Hold.
Smell to Cody, over.
Alright, Alpha dismount. Yeah, what's up?
Do you want us to move up to the lead vehicle first?
Negative. Lead vehicle, a little bit back, regroup with us, everybody else disembark. Again, cover your vehicles if you don't have anything else to do, like a medic, for example, stabilizing other members.
Right, Arctic,
Anyone
dig a trench. Dig a trench not on the road, but to the side, in front of the vehicle, can you?
As soon as you dismount
Or to the side of the vehicle.
I need you proceeding on foot
And,
towards the roadblock to engage the hostiles and remove that roadblock.
Yeah, make one on here, but join my group first, so do interaction on me, and
Alright, fire leaders,
Alpha, this is Bravo.
fire leaders get
If you
all
wish, you can have the support of Bravo.
and go blue.
Red team, form off on the left side of the road.
Everybody better leave.
Do you know how to go
Alpha,
blue?
this is Bravo. Did you copy up?
You're already in the squad, that's it. Nice, thank you.
Yeah, this is Bravo. If you wish, we can support you with the roadblock over.
We've got a total of 11 members. We should be good to go.
Copy that.
Everybody disembark and regroup at the most forward vehicle.
Okay, I was making trenches to protect our vehicles,
I
but
want the fire team leaders at my location quickly.
Crisis to Alpha, be advised, support have noticed that there's an IED currently under the vehicle, that is a roadblock.
Copy, understood.
Cody's on the second Humvee in the convoy.
Roger. Oh wait, this is the second one. I'm sorry, I didn't see the first one on the map. Right, I'm moving up to the first one. Everybody move up to the first one, sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull on board, so
Fox,
I'm gonna have to
yeah,
Form up on the left side of the road, and Blue team form up on the right.
User in your channel timed out.
Where is live?
Hold comms on 66. Hold comms on 66.
Blue team, form up on the right side.
Crisis, Blue, look over.
Crisis, send it.
Right.
Yeah, for
Blue team, dig some trenches.
Seems to be on my second screen. I just suck a Cody.
I want one facing up the road and one to our east.
Crisis to Alpha, any fighting leaders on frequency?
User
Yeah,
entered your channel.
Tim, dig the trench in front of the vehicle. I want.
What's going on?
Either one let me. I don't have an option.
Alpha 1, this is Bulldog.
Okay, don't worry. Grab a bush and Semits and Moose. I want you looking up the north, please.
Alpha
and
2, this is Bulldog. Radio check over.
Guys, can you still hear me? If yes, fire team leaders, regroup on my position, please.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
This is Bulldog 2 to Alpha drivers. Radio check over.
Alright.
Radio 5x5 convoy. Dismount, Herringbone if you've got the time. If not, dismount, dismount, dismount.
We have the road blockade ahead of us, which has enemy units all around. We are, as Alpha, supposed to clear that roadblock, remove that roadblock, and kill any enemies in that area. So I want Red Team. You're going to approach from the... If you can pull off the map. Going to pull over to the west a little bit and then engage towards the north. So I'm going to draw an arrow here of your attack. There you go. And I want blue team to attack basically from here. Alright?
Copy.
Good, then get your guys together, inform them what's going on. Let's go.
Do you want us to dig in trenches and stuff?
What? From support? No, don't dig trenches. By the way, from support, as information, the enemies might be hiding under the vehicles. So check under the vehicles as well. I'm following the idea.
Blue team, group on me behind this trench. Group on smell. Fox, group up on me. Right. Is all blue team here? Who's missing?
Does Alpha the crisis?
I'm in need of send it.
Blue shot for the medics.
Right. You just have to hold on for a bit. Right. Blue team, we need to hold a location. I'm going to take us there. Then we want a 360 on that location. Okay.
Crisis copy.
So,
Crisis to Bravo.
form a column on me.
Bravo. Move over. You're gonna love this, G. Be advised, the route of the convoy has just been attacked. Lost a Humvee. There's possible ambush coming into our vehicle.
You're talking our vehicles now?
Right.
That's an a possible
Blue
ambush.
team, keep your eyes on a swivel. Blue team, we're going to move 200 metres in this direction. Keep your eyes on the swivel. When we get there, I want a 360. We're going to kind of overwatch the roadblock and protect Red team.
Red team, hold. Hey, firm, I'm here. Your weapon screen on any contacts on that roadblock. You can see up ahead. Red team, move up to cover. Get to where you can see the roadblock better.
Smart Cody, over.
No enemies in the open. If they are there, they are hiding.
The enemies are definitely there in that area. So support also said to us that they disappeared. So keep your eyes open. You might be flanked. Alright, Red team, move down now.
Smart Cody.
What's up?
My medic's injured and is in need of blood. I asked him to hold on for a bit. and hopefully after he'll be okay until we've cleared the roadblock. But he needs attention, over.
Bullshot, copies, I'll stage you when I'm back.
Yeah, if not Arctic, if you need desperate medical attention, see if you can go downwards a little bit towards Bravo's vehicles and ask them for a medic.
I'm good for now, I'll keep you updated.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Boss break.
Blue team, we need to look south. Southwest towards the roadblock. If you've got your micro daggers up, you can see the arrows.
Okay, if that's confirmed, engineer, see if you can remove that. If that's not possible and you're risking
We want to move
your
closer
life
to the
and
roadblock
everybody else,
to get an overwatch. So
we'd
grab a
rather
tree
blow it up from a
and
safe
try and get a
direction.
view.
Copy that. You want me to move in now?
Red team, get
safety
cover behind
ID
the
for
rocks
the last.
and cover ice bins. I'll cover hour 6.
Advise, that's confirmed IED.
I can defuse it if you want.
Save the ID for the last. Save the ID for last. Kill first all of the enemy AI around.
Yeah. Blue team.
Security, we see no visual on any enemies. There's only a single truck being road and an ID underneath it.
I quickly check with support if they see something.
Yes, I could always attempt to blow it up with a rocket.
Crisis center.
My guys are at the road blockade, but can't seem to find any enemies
Fox,
around.
can you keep the rear guard?
Does the fort still have any items?
No, I don't want you to. I want you to stay with me. Semis, can you keep the rear guard, please?
Crisis Alpha, be advised, no eyes on movement on the actual roadblock, but do be advised there is squads past the roadblock.
Alright, what do you want us to do then, except removing the roadblock directly ahead of us?
Crisis Alpha, wait one.
Alright guys, if you're sure that you don't see any enemy AI
You
around,
right?
Moose, check for the
Crisis
IED.
Alpha, be advised, as soon as you've removed that roadblock, need to fall back to your vehicles. How copy?
Copy understood, we're blowing up the current road blockade and then falling back to our vehicles.
Crisis copies, once you've reached your vehicles, hold and cover them.
Alright guys, quickly, everybody disengage from current tasks, stay in a safe area, somebody designated, blow up the IED, and move the vehicles out of the way.
Bullshot to Cody.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you reading Icebones on channel 40?
Semis, are you
Use the IED and remove the
guy?
truck from the road. It is clear. Convoy's cleared.
Okay, sorry,
Semis.
I didn't hear you, Icebones. My bad.
You are 80 guy.
If you have cleared everything, then fall back to
Are
your
you our
vehicles
80
and
guy?
remount.
Yeah.
Right, can you go down to the truck and find out what's going on there? If you need to put 80, if you don't, go down, okay? Or, no, just go down there and try and sort it out.
Right, too much
this is Alpha to Crisis.
Yeah, me too.
I will go get our vehicles.
Can you go down to the trucks? I think the red team put an 80 on it actually. Let's just keep
Sergeant,
overwork.
is there some chance I can meet Bullshot to get attention or medical attention?
Crisis Alpha.
Right.
Yeah, we're on our way back now.
We have removed the road blockade and are remounting the vehicles.
Crisis copies, be advised, don't remount, hold outside the vehicles and keep eyes open.
Arctic, you a driver?
Copy, understood.
Second over.
Okay, get in my truck, I'll patch you up where we go.
Sorry, Arctic Fox would say.
Are we all retreating to the trucks?
Do you have permission to move to Bullshark?
Negative, hold your position. Only if you're
Of course you do. Please go ahead.
You get some remount up.
Sorry, stand loud.
Then I'm going back.
Crisis to Bravo.
Smell to Cody over.
Guys, give me a sec, alright? There's constant chatter about on the long range. Alright, listen up. Nobody re-engages the vehicles. Again, a different order has been given to assemble around your vehicles, defend them again, and wait on more orders.
Okay, blue team, move out to your vehicle.
Why, whoever's left in red team, could you actually take that IED and actually carry it in your backpack? I don't want to get it.
Blue team, who's on the hill still?
Smell, just for your information, Moose is going to do a reconnect, so I'm driving the last vehicle.
Okay, that's Moose, that's not responding, yeah?
guess, yes.
Arctic Fox, if you need to stitch me, just pull back to my vehicle, I'll stitch you up on the ground there.
I need blood, another stitch, yeah.
Solid cop.
Does Avenger want crisis? Send it. The drivers from Alpha to McLaren, you're retrieving the vehicles. We have infantry at the road block holding the position there.
Defending or fall back to the vehicle.
Crisis copies.
If you're at the road block, hold your position there.
Holding position.
Bounce up, map.
Bravo, map. Bravo, go.
Okay, Alpha.
Crisis 2, Avenger 1.
Alpha on your vehicles if you're the drivers. If you're at the roadblock, stay there.
This is
All previous orders were to defend the vehicles.
We were just given the technique of mounting.
Smart KD, over.
Yes?
We've been ordered to mount our vehicles, the drivers.
Okay, copy. Yeah, guys, since I'm not on 66, please inform me if any orders are given on 66.
Affirm. Cody, can you remove that trench? Use that.
Okay.
I currently have a problem that I can't embark my vehicle, like it's not letting me.
So I'll see if you can get in mine, not get yours.
Crisis, everyone. Crisis is Bulldog. Bulldog, good to move over. Crisis copies. Crisis Alpha, good to move.
We got some embarking issues. The vehicle does not want to let me embark, so give us a second.
Crisis copies.
Right, drivers have been asked to mount, but I'm quite happy for you to sit on the gun. We're just sitting here, they're having a technical difficulty with the front vehicle, they can't mount it. I think once that has been resolved, then we'll be moving off.
Alright guys, everybody embark.
Be advised, I've got the same issue as you.
Repeat, over.
Can't mount versus there.
Mount up.
Are we moving out? So the front vehicle's moving off.
No, don't move off, guys. Please. Even if you get the order to move out of the...
This is over for convoy. Why are we moving?
Not ready yet, then hold, please.
Convoy,
because 66
halt.
does not know if we are ready or not. Alright, Bones, you can't embark, right? Or are you embarked now?
I'm good.
Okay, copy.
Extra's called, do not move. We're mounting, we're not driving.
Lead vehicle, wait on your position. Even if we get the move out order, hold your position. Everybody else needs to regroup on you. You have a giant space between you and the
convoy, move out. Convoy, move out.
Right, we're moving out, Cuddy.
Yeah, got it. Lead vehicle, stop though, please, for just a few more seconds for the rest to regroup.
Copy.
So we're in front?
No, the lead vehicle's in front, we've got to catch up. And I have difficulty talking when I'm driving, and that's why I turned off that sign earlier.
Yeah, sure.
But I'll do the best I can.
No worries.
Data fire, do you want us to fall back from the roadblock?
Is your vehicle manned?
User disconnected from your
We're
channel.
driving up to you, we're 100 meters behind you.
Come, sir.
Smart Cuddy, over.
Alright, Yes, what's up, Snow?
Do you want me to catch up with the lead vehicle?
Yes, catch up.
Copy.
Alright lads, just advise for placing down trenches, make sure you move them if they're in the middle of the road.
Metal to the pedal.
User joined your channel.
Overlord convoy, suggest you maintain 25 metre spacing in the forest. That's 25 metre spacing. So the closest the spacing, but obviously still 25 metres. Overlord out.
Harvey, you're going too fast. You guys need to slow down.
Copy.
Roger that.
Max speed of the trucks on these hills is around 20 to 25 kilometers an hour, Humvees.
Roger that. Guys, I can't see everything from my current position, so you have to give your orders yourself sometimes. So watch each other.
Okay, we are arrived.
Okay, limiter set to 20 kph.
We're able to do about 25 on this incline.
I'm on the third.
Okay. Limiter set to 25, over.
Gunners, I suggest that you sometimes look on the map just to confirm if there are any marked enemies from support.
Approaches Alpha Bravo, be advised, new orders coming in. Break. Be advised, waypoint 8, city of Tanuka has been attacked. Break. First platoon and second platoon are dismounting at the dismount marker just on the outskirts of waypoint 8. We should have formed up for the waypoint first platoon assault. Break. Be advised, friendly forces, German, their forces are in the area. How copy?
Bravo copies.
Copies.
Alright, fire team leaders, listen up, and drivers of course as well. The waypoint 6, the city of Tanuka, it has been attacked. Friendly forces are in the area. We need to dismount at the dismount marker and get ready for an assault on the city.
Increase speed to 45 again.
Limiter set to 45. Actually, I'm going to 50 to catch up.
Waypoint 8 as well, Cody, not waypoint 6.
Okay, sorry, yeah, waypoint 8.
Cross Alpha Bravo, be advised, please reassure your drivers we need to be keeping 45.
Yeah, this is Bravo. You said you were putting up a marker. I don't see any marker. Oh.
Cross to Bravo, be advised, markers are already placed on the outskirts of the town Tanuka, first platoon assault and dismount marker.
Maintain distance, guys.
Copy, this is Bravo, copy. Bravo squad,
Please maintain the vehicle speed limit of 45, otherwise you get a ticket.
This is Overlord for convoy. Whatever fire you take, keep going to the dismount marker.
Cody, we've been ordered not to stop whatever fire we receive, over.
Last side comms on the 80.
Sorry, what orders have you received?
I have no guns for you, over.
How far you have a free range, just smash anything that
Pushing
pushing convoy.
Bravo, be advised, any point we get engaged, we push through to dismount marker, which is on waypoint 8, following the waypoint still, just pushing through the fire, how copy?
Convoy, you can increase speed to as fast as you can go. Increase speed, increase speed.
Shots to the left.
Maintain spacing, no guys, maintain spacing.
Left.
Humvee, speed up.
This is Arma,
You just have to do as best you can. We're running for it, okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to not ram into you guys.
It's not too bad, so I'm good so far.
Good.
Reloading.
Cross to Alpha. Alpha, copy. Be advised, as soon as you reach dismount, since you'll be getting there before everyone else, I need you dismounting at that dismount point and getting a position set up around the vehicles. How copy? Copy.
When we get to the dismount point, we'll have to dig some trenches, okay?
Dismount and set up defensive perimeter. Dismount at the exact dismount marker.
Have you got your micro dagger open?
Yep.
Okay, should pop up soon.
This is support for Overlord.
Send it.
There's a big gap in the convoy, about 400 meters behind the Hemmets.
Copy that, thank you, support.
I can't fucking answer the phone at the moment. Jesus Christ.
Drivers, you're still good to go as fast as you can. That's especially going towards the Humvees. Keep driving as fast as you can, but of course remain some close proximities to the rest of the convoy.
So check your 6 times time.
Trucks capable of 80 to 90 kilometers an hour on these roads, Humvees.
Reach dismount marker.
Oh, I'm too fast.
Brake.
Convoy, move to dismount marker. Form herringbone at dismount.
The Overlord that it's put on SVC drive, they have extra torque and go faster uphill. Copy. Thank you. That's the lead vehicle, we've reached the dismount marker.
All sharks set up trench northwest.
Copy that.
Boss got trench north. Arctic Fox got trench southwest.
Okay, blue team, pit trenches. As we're dismounting on the right side, can we have trenches facing
User in your channel,
to the
timed
right,
out.
please? Northeast and north. and northwest.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, dismount, hold position for now.
Fire coming in northeast, bearing 20, 20.
User entered your channel.
Eyes on. Firing on a helicopter.
Firing on the lead vehicle now.
Copy that, returning fire.
Not everybody shift your attention towards them. Some keep your eyes open behind us. We might get ambushed.
Right.
In the tree.
Yeah, what I don't understand is blue team was supposed to dismount on the right side.
Someone got a bearing?
That's
Anybody eyes on the shooter?
All fire currently is coming from north-northeast, 20 through 60.
4 enemies confirmed down in the north.
I'm gonna look with the thermal.
Keep the west and southwest and southeast clear as well, guys.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, be advised, prep you guys for first platoon assault move marker.
Moose, see if the vehicles, if the Humvee in front needs some repairs and fix it up.
Data break. Several squads approaching southwest.
Okay, eyes on.
Several squads approaching
Red team,
southwest.
carry on watching northeast. Let blue team handle it.
Wait, which vehicle needs repair?
This is Avenger 1, this is Avenger X.
Okay.
Get somebody from the range. Otherwise they will be
Blue team engineer.
Our position is probably getting assaulted from the southwest by multiple troops in just a few seconds. Unable to move out.
Okay. Blue team engineer.
Okay. There's one running.
Blue team engineer, call in please.
Yeah, I'm here, Smell. Where are you?
I'm at forward position.
Hello?
Okay. We're going to move up to that Humvee and can you just check it out, see if it's still roadworthy and do what you can, yeah?
Can you mark the position you're
Again, we should really get some people on the ridge southwest, otherwise the enemies will be
Can you
danger close
mark
when they
the
get to
position
them.
the enemy are coming from the southwest?
Cody, you're red team to move up there.
Copy, understood.
Data, quickly mark the
this is
enemies that
Bravo,
are approaching
Crisis,
from the southwest, please.
This is Crisis, send. Yes, Bravo, I'm ready to do the
I'll
first
try, give me a sec.
assault marker, over.
Blue team, can you move forward to this Humvee where me and Musa are located?
EI marker marked in glow.
Smokes Cody, over.
Crisis, be advised, enemy has been marked with EI marker. Crisis, copies.
Smokes Cody, over.
Is a squad leader, camera, ignore the parachute.
What's up, Smell?
Is that smoke toxic, over?
Native, it's just white smoke.
Bullshock on me, please. I'm back
Copy.
out of lead vehicle.
Sorry, is that Arctic Fox? Who's called that?
Glock.
Copy that. Call your names out when you need me.
No, you're on the wrong way. Come.
You said lead vehicles, so I went to lead vehicles.
Guys, get ready for enemy assault from the southwest.
Parked up ahead.
Moose, where are you? Moose, over.
Yeah, send it.
Crisis, Alpha Bravo.
What's the sit rep on the Humvee, over?
Copy that. Sorry, this is Bravo, copy.
Thank you, over.
Alpha, copy.
Alright,
Crisis Alpha, be advised, the marker should be gun run hopefully soon by...
Alright, everybody, drop all actions that you are doing except if you're fixing somebody up. Regroup towards the north side, near the light pole. Near the electric light pole, sorry.
Tracer fire seen west down the road. Straight through the trees from our location, bearing 289.
Enemy infantry got hit missile strike. There's still one squad more south-southwest marked on the map.
Yeah, support is doing gun runs on them. And guys, I just heard it, cut your chatter in terms of section 7. Alright, everybody, regroup on my position please, quickly. Following orders, we're going to move towards 1st platoon attack marker. So fire team leaders, get your fire teams ready to move out there. We're going to move towards 1st platoon assault.
Okay, he's a rifleman, blue team. Does blue team have a rifleman? Okay, Semich, you're going to take the lead, then Moose, Tim, and then Arctic Fox, and then myself at the rear. Semich, Cody, are we going to run alongside Reds?
Just get together as a squad. Each fire team moves with their own fire team leader as a squad to move towards 1st platoon assault marker.
Yeah. Not moving towards 1st platoon assault marker.
Moving.
Right.
Move out now.
Semis, have you got the assault marker?
No, I can't see it on the map.
Yeah, Cody, where's the marker on the map?
It's north of us.
Is it?
Do you want combat pace or as fast as possible?
Assault.
Fastest.
Cody, we need to know where the marker is.
Okay, I saw it.
Direct, just, yeah, whoever saw it, just move. It's directly north of us.
Red team, listen up. Once we get to the assault marker, we're going to be
Okay, Semis, off you go. Right, form a column on Semis.
We're going to be on our right.
Blue team, form a column on Semis.
Moose, do you know the way? You're going ahead.
Crisis Bravo. Bravo.
I guess say yeah.
Be advised, you reach the assault marker, hold where trapped.
Yeah. Yeah, Arctic Fox, stay behind me.
Copy, I'm 100, well, column 90, 80 meters up. Crisis copies, didn't realize you were so far out.
Getting confused about different forms that are being given on 66 and on the platoon channel. While on 66, for example, you get to report move out, or embark, say, don't embark, and then all of a sudden, on 66 and disembark, you say stay in the vehicle. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, red team, form a line on me facing west.
That's the problem with what people give orders on different channels. That's the issue. If you have one chain of command, like you normally have, then it works perfectly fine.
Bravo. We're on first BL assault. Trenches digging. Crisis copies.
Red team, dig some trenches.
You know, we're digging trenches in front of Bravo, yeah?
Yep.
We need to protect Bravo.
Okay, blue team, move to the north of red team and dig some trenches facing west, over.
Yeah, go for it. Copy.
Copy. Alpha for a lap.
No, don't do that.
Okay, Semis, can you have do Overwatch while the others dig some trenches?
Okay.
I can throw it at you and I'm not gonna die.
Fox, can you do Overwatch? Fox, can you do Overwatch while somebody... Oh, never mind. You started, didn't you?
Yes, I can.
Alpha has reached first platoon regroup marker / swoop marker.
Reform with your fire team.
Crisis copies, Crisis Alpha Bravo, good to move. Follow waypoint markers I've marked on map as dots.
Right, Fox, dig that trench, please.
Alpha copies.
Alright, Team leaders, listen up. On the map you see pink mark, no, not pink, purple markers. Those are basically waypoint markers. Follow them towards the city to assault. Purple markers are for Alpha, so both fire teams move together.
Yeah, red team, form a pod on me again, take the fire take point.
Suggest line
Blue
formation,
team,
Glock.
form Semis, move forward. Blue team, form a column on Semis, and we're going to move forward along the purple dots.
Red team, form wedge formation.
Data here, at least one fire team, enemy fire team, seen moving from the north to our first waypoint.
Right, let's move.
This is Arctic formation.
Keep eyes north side,
Blue
guys.
team, line formation. Fox, behind me, please. Blue team, when we reach the purple marker, we're just going to hold there and maintain the column. Keep your distance of about 10 metres.
Contact, right side.
Right, dig down, take it out.
Bravo contact, Bravo contact. Alpha Bravo.
Hold fire on friendlies.
Alpha Bravo over.
There's also enemies in there.
This is Bravo. First marker purple, between green and purple dot, we have contact over.
Yeah, we saw.
Blue team, hold fast. Cody, smell.
I copy that. Just keeping you updated, bud.
Yes?
We have one down, but he's up now. Right. Blue team, hold.
Alright, copy guys. Quickly hold so everybody is patched up, and then keep moving.
Right, Fox, can you treat him, please? Right.
Drone sees no more activity, we should be clear for the moment.
Who's hurt?
Blue team, can we have eyes northwest and north?
Okay.
Fox, can you tell me when Tim is healed? Over.
Friendly's on northwest, be careful.
No need to stitch, just bandage him up and when we reach our location.
Yeah, I'm just bandaging Team Hawk now.
Awesome. Don't stitch, just get him ready to move, yeah?
I just need a stitch.
Yeah, but not me.
I mean, when we it should say Oscar Mike.
Semis, can you move 20 metres forward, and when everybody's ready on blue team, can you form a column on Semis? Over.
Copy, rolling.
Solid.
Red team, ready to move.
Ready.
Hey, you didn't give me the stitch.
No. Blue team ready.
You'll need a stitch here, boy.
No, we're just moving. Right.
It's very small.
Bravo, someone's been engaged from northeast.
Blue team, you're Oscar Mike.
Ooh, are we Oscar Mike?
Enemy bearing 233 in the trees. 50 meters.
Enemy bearing.
3-2.
Crisis Alpha Bravo, be advised the town's been split into second platoon, they're going to overwatch. Alpha's taking purple sector, Bravo take green, obviously. Bravo copies.
Oops, wrong button.
Right, red team, form a wedge. If I take point again.
So, Team Hawk, you're good?
Yeah, just a small one. It's one bullshit.
I can stitch it.
Yeah, let's move. We'll fall into formation as we move.
Can do like what you talk.
Just someone take point. Let's go.
Data 560.
Crisis Alpha.
I'm on right side of bone.
Icefiends will take point.
Avenger 1, stand it.
Crashes to Avenger 1, what's the current status of Alpha's move?
Form a 360 on the
One of
marker.
our fire teams is currently at the second purple marker. The other fire team is moving up.
Smart Cody over.
Crosses, copies.
Cody, how copy? Red team hold.
Is Cody up?
Blue team, don't go.
Yep, blue team form a 360.
Quickly move back with Bull Shark. We're gonna see if Cody's up.
Yeah, solid copy, moving in.
I'm on your right, Bull Shark.
Solid copy.
Blue team, don't scatter too much.
Yes, Hemmer's come back a bit. While we wait for Cody, let's have a trench west and a trench south. Semis to make a trench and Arctic Fox to make a trench.
Drone has spotted possible location of Cody down.
I've got Cody, found him, he's down.
Say again, trench in the west and north?
Yeah, Semis to make a trench on the west and Arctic Fox to make a trench on the north.
Negative, we can't put trenches on this terrain.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
a negative.
Just grab a tree then and
Alpha, this is Bravo, over. This is Avenger 1 to Crisis.
Glock, you up over?
Glock's up.
This is Avenger 2 over. It looks like Avenger and Avenger 1 are down momentarily.
Send it.
Avenger Actual is currently temporarily down. We've had to stop in our tracks, but we'll be on the move shortly.
Are we waiting for
Crosses,
Cody?
copies. Bravo's just out of the
Cody is
so you need to
currently
pick it up.
unconscious, he'll be back in action in about 6
Avenger 1 copies.
Copy.
Crosses, Alpha Bravo, be advised, Overwatch is spotted, enemy inside the actual buildings themselves, the CTV
Okay.
is necessary.
Contact, blue team, contact south-southwest.
Yeah, this is Bravo, everybody knows that, we're doing CTB. Bravo out. Crosses, copies.
Looks like bandits.
Right. We have bandits south-southwest. Glock, Smelter Glock over.
Crosses, Alpha
They're coming
Bravo,
from the
be
west
advised,
now
Overwatch has
also.
got civilians.
I think they're surrounding us.
Okay. Right, blue team, keep a 360. We've got bandits all around.
Repeat that please, Lifebones.
Got a Vader of Reds.
Smelter Glock over.
Blue team, you good? Somebody hurt?
Negative.
Avenger 2 to Avenger 1 over. Avenger 2 to Avenger 1 over.
Well,
Yeah.
I have 1.5 mag permission to pick up enemy gun if need be.
Take a couple of mags out of my... Is it the same rounds?
Gun you guys have.
Yeah, 5.56.
Glock to
Oh,
smell.
yeah, we have it. How many mags do you guys have?
Go ahead, over.
1.5.
14, I
Yep.
can give you.
Do you need anything?
Oh yeah, can you give me like...
No, I just waited to see... I was trying to contact you to see if Cody is up and we're ready to move.
Cody's up. Wait for us to fall back into line and we'll move up.
Okay. Right.
Guys, check the map. I marked areas for each fire team to clear.
Okay, blue team, look on your map. We're going to follow the purple dots towards Hanukkah and the first building, which is... oh, it's not clear.
We got contacts north side and south side by looking.
Are you sure you're not like engaging blue on blue now?
We are not engaging anyone being lit up.
Okay,
One enemy down on
blue team,
top.
form a column. Blue team, form a column on semis, and we're going to move in. Okay. Semis, take point.
I'm on you.
Okay, red team.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay.
Keep moving, I smoked.
Yeah, copy that. Dispatching up so I'm not bleeding out.
Hold on, we've got Blue's got a member down. We're about to move out, but we've got a member not responding. Arctic Fox, move northeast. We have a member down. No. Tim. No, he looks like he's AFK. Tim, wake up. Are you there?
Yeah, it looked like it was losing connection.
Tim is losing connection.
Okay.
Red team ready to move.
Right, this is Bravo. Did you get any message from me over?
Roger that, smooth.
Medically, he's okay.
Red team, keep a loose formation.
Okay, blue team, form up on semis, and we're going to go tree to tree, but in the column.
Possible enemy contact north.
This is Alpha. Send it.
Right, semis, make your way to the next marker.
Crisis to Alpha, give me a chance to sit rep on your move.
Cody, move.
Actually,
This is Alpha to 1. We're slowly moving up through the trees to face the resistance, but we're moving to that compound that needs clearing.
Contact east is down.
Smelter Cody, over.
We are about 200 meters out.
Tim has reset his client, and so we're a man down, but we're moving on to the next marker, over.
We proceed.
This is Event Rachel, resuming command.
Copy.
Did you get bored?
All shock on me, I need a quick stitch.
Solid copy, just patching myself, okay.
Arctic Fox, can you move up, please, over?
We're coming up from the compounds to
Yeah.
Unarmed civilian to our north V.
Right.
Same as
Right.
the compound is right on the west mount.
Yeah, let's get some eyes on that compound.
Hey, red team, let's carry on moving.
Blue team, move down along the tree line, and let's get some eyes onto that compound and see what's going on. Weapon screen, take out any enemies you spot.
There's a compound 150 meters up ahead. We're going to have to clear it.
Okay. Blue team, form a wedge.
And smell.
Hello, go ahead.
Permission to blow my way through that wall so we don't need to go around and open yourself up.
Smelter Cody, over. Right, hold on, semis. I'm just going to get permission from Cody that we can do that.
Negative, smell, we don't need to.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Red team, stack up on all behind me. Data fire and Alistair, stack up on the other side.
Right. Blue team, stack up behind semis. Arctic Fox behind me. And you two guys are going to be going through the compound, and we're going to be your support. Right, so Moose, take point, and semis, you back him up.
Yeah, this side clear.
Tech building on the right.
Okay, red team ready.
Yeah, okay, breaching.
Blue team breaching, over.
User left your channel.
Moving in.
Right, secure this building. I'm going to mark out the map as clear.
We've got a yellow truck. We've got another. Okay. Someone spawned a truck right in front of me.
Who's shooting? Let's check this. Yeah.
So smell, sit rep.
Okay, we're just clearing the buildings at the moment.
Copy.
Right, okay, blue team, slow up, hold down, we need to group up. Can we group up in a second hangar? Belay that order. No, we need to mark this one.
Be advised, is there 2 civilian trucks inside that compound you just cleared?
Yes.
A firm.
Moose, this way.
Keep proceeding onwards, Alpha.
Okay.
Copy.
By the way, guys, if you couldn't hear me on short range radio, for some reason my short range was set to Bravo's channel. I don't know what happened, so I'm back on comms here.
Awesome. Okay, blue team. The semis and semis and Moose, you take point, and Arctic Fox behind me. We want to keep tight, but we need to flush everybody out. But let's move up to red actually. So semis, move up to red.
We're going to mount up and proceed back towards the convoy.
There's opening here.
Copy on the
whole position.
All members of Alpha, break contact, immediately fall back to blue secured compound, man the 2 civilian vehicles that are in there, and then drive to Bravo's position, pick them up. We are remounting our original transport vehicles.
Blue team, just secure the compound until red team arrive. Over.
Alright, drivers, Bravo's location is marked, so when the whole squad has embarked, drivers get us to Bravo's position.
I come back here?
Where's Bravo?
Yeah, all of Alpha mount in the yellow truck, the other one quickly picks up Bravo. So let's go, Moose.
Cover that, Bullshark, driving blue truck. Oh.
Right. Load up, blue team.
I can't see the mark.
This is Alpha to Bravo. If anybody can still copy, we're coming in with a blue civilian truck.
Is to our west, northwest in the town.
Yeah, I got it, don't worry.
Blue team, grab seats where you can
I would
stand up.
Securing the area until we regroup with you guys.
Stay in.
Smell to Cody, over.
Yeah, copy.
I've got into the wrong truck, over.
Give me a sec.
Needed smell. Only Moose is supposed to get in the other truck.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah, stay here, turn right.
Keep going, keep going. Turn right
turn
here.
right.
Cross is Alpha host.
Take the right, take the right.
You may as well just turn around now.
Smell to Cody, I did ask blue team to get into the truck. They look like they haven't.
We've got guys coming in from the LZ.
Blue team, can you hear me, over?
Yeah. Please stop the yellow truck. Summers is driving in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, you had your entitlement in it. Who needed a patch?
Yeah.
Bullshark needs a stitch, he's in the yellow truck. Just get in the truck, you can do it through the interaction menu.
Alright, all of Alpha.
I was misreading my micro dagger.
Convoy, now.
Going back.
So truck drivers back to the dismount marker.
Stitching your right leg, Bullshark.
You should just stitch it all at once, mate.
Yeah.
Overlord for convoy, mount up, mount up.
Damn it, hit the gas pedal, please. Go, 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 go.
Overlord, convoy, do not move out until ordered.
You're gonna just follow this road, right?
With the code, please. Not confirm.
False break.
Lock to Cody.
Yes.
We've received orders on the 66 mounted on convoy.
That's what we're doing.
Guys, fall back immediately to the dismount marker.
Am I going the right way?
Ignore any other
Yes,
orders.
deployment is up ahead.
Take 5 kilometers each, guys.
Hold here, these are our vehicles.
Okay, you can dismount.
Let's move the truck to the side.
Off the road and then just leave it there.
Crisis Alpha Bravo. I need you to hold your vehicles.
Everybody, do not embark the vehicles. Hold defend the
Crisis
vehicles.
Alpha Bravo, mount back up, hold positions, have copy.
Be advised, our orders from our Lord were to mount up. Do not.
Blue team, keep behind your bunkers, and Fox, can you move up forward with me, please? Over.
Copy that. Arctic.
Currently, last orders from Crisis were to mount up and hold in the vehicles.
Alpha, we have successfully regrouped
Okay,
at
Blue
the,
team, mount up in your vehicles, but hold. Over.
Crisis. This is copies Alpha, Crisis Bravo, send it.
Yeah, this is Bulldog. I got my last vehicle out of fuel, over.
Is disconnected.
Crisis copies, wait 1.
Blue team, mount up, but hold. Over.
Copy.
Do we have Spearman to be my gunner?
Guys, why are you embarking?
We were told to embark by Crisis, last orders.
What?
Crisis says last orders are to embark with vehicles and hold in the vehicles.
Well, okay. I hate this multiple chain of command system.
Present the multi-chain of command, everything comes from Overlord.
Smell to Cody, over.
Yeah, what's up, Smell?
I need to take a quick bio break, over.
Then get somebody else to drive for you and switch in the passenger seat.
Copy. Okay, Fox, we're going to change positions. I'm just going to sit in the back, okay?
Yep.
Guys, while we're holding, by the way, get the original move-out line established again. So Humvee's in the front, the rest on the back side. But stay off the road for now. Just like park on the sides. Just keep the Humvees in front.
Suggest you leave your engines off as well, guys, so you don't become a thermal signature.
Okay, never mind. This is Alistair checking out. Nice playing with you guys.
Vehicle ready to check 66.
Top of 5.
We're good to go.
User disconnected from your channel.
This is Overlord for Convoy. We are pushing all the way through. We are not stopping for hell nor high water. Convoy, move out.
Smell Citrip.
Guys, that means move. Come on, lads.
Alpha vehicles ready to move.
This is lead vehicle to Overlord.
Set.
Crisis Bravo, we have refueled, but it appears that the fuel tank is damaged because we're leaking fuel.
Crisis copies.
Get a speed up to 45, guys.
Crisis Bravo, be advised.
Guys, get some spacing. You're almost crashing into each other.
I can see that the speed limit is 45, not 20.
This is Overlord for 2nd Platoon on convoy. Halt and please let the FS and support attachments get past.
Guys, get together, drive the amount of speed limit. What are you doing?
Okay, fuck,
Guys,
come
we are
back,
not
but I'll
second
just let
platoon,
you
keep moving.
do what you want to see,
Halt
okay?
was for 2nd platoon only. Cody,
Smell
don't
to
overthink.
Cody, over.
What?
I'm back.
Okay. That's nice, but I currently have my ears filled with cops.
Come on, let's actually use the vehicle, boost, hold and shift, pick up speed.
Overlord for all call signs. If you take fire, you may accelerate to top speed.
So, Fox, you know how to hold shift down to go for top speed?
Yes.
Awesome.
This is Avenger HO to Bravo and Crisis. Be aware, we have some technical difficulties with our trucks. That's why we sometimes move weirdly in terms of speed limit. So just watch it.
Yeah, Crisis, this is Bravo. We're looking for fuel. We checked with a toolkit, nothing happened. Please best to respawn the vehicle or something like that, because it's not doing anything.
Crisis copies, just keep pushing as a tone.
Shots.
Take a speed limiters off, guys. We've got enemies right side. Speed up, top speed.
Crisis Bravo, just keep moving, keep moving.
Okay, punch it.
2nd Tommy, punch it.
Second LB, how you guys want that?
Put the speed limiters back on, guys. We're clear of enemies. Roadblock up ahead, go around
Crisis,
it.
this is Gula. Could you ask just a respawn a vehicle on Bravo, repair our vehicle, something like that, because we are unable
Cody,
to
you're
repair
told
it
to
even
push
with
through
the
anything.
and the engineer.
Okay, then I reserve my last order, then push through it.
Crisis Bravo, that's a negative, I've already checked. Brakes immersion, apparently. We're going to keep on towing you for now.
Copy that.
Speed limit.
Shot.
No, punch it. Just keep up with the vehicle in front. They're going to set the pace.
Squad
Shots right side.
road surface up ahead, driving around.
Need vehicle slowing down to 45.
Shots left side.
Crisis Alpha, be advised, we need to bomb it. I know there's a bit of a difficulty with us towing you, but get the
Multiple targets in the gas station, over.
Sorry, repeat last. I did not understand the word.
Crisis Bravo, don't worry about you, Alpha.
Copy.
you good back there?
Yeah, we're holding up, we're holding up.
We're almost at the point.
Everybody is still moving, so keep moving, keep moving.
We're 100 meters out from final waypoint.
If we reach the final waypoint, find an area.
Overlook to convoy. When you reach the car park, park up in a parking space. Or just anywhere.
Crisis Overlord.
Be careful with the handicap spots.
That's my thing.
Crisis Overlord, be advised, Apollos have reached waypoint 12 and at the end of the airfield. How copy?
Everybody leave vehicles and secure the area for the incoming vehicles. Stand clear of the driving spots so they don't run you guys over.
Shot building, trench, west side.
Smelt, should we build some trenches?
Yeah. Smelt, Cody, over.
Once the vehicle's parked out, smell.
Is there a particular side you wish us to look at, guard?
West and northwest and north.
Copy that. Blue team.
Secure the site where the other vehicles are coming from.
Blue team, move northwest and we will lay down some trenches.
Do you have overlook while I build the trench?
Yeah, I think we need to get up on that ridge though because we've not got much of a view. Okay, I got you back. Blue team, move up to my location.
Arctic Fox building trench northwest.
Yeah, same as make a trench southwest. The other side. Yeah, the other side of Arctic Fox.
Don't forget to space out a little bit, guys.
Miss, can you move behind the trench?
By the way, guys, congratulations, we did not lose a single vehicle. I'm proud.
Fantastic news.
At least not one from Alpha, so that's good.
Miss, can you dig 2 small trenches at your location, over? If you put them back to back, that'd be cool.
Shots north.
Shots north.
Our last 2 trucks are coming in the north.
I got eyes on 1 times ARG
that smoke now, I will get back to Arga. Yes.
Yeah, I know the mission's over. We just got to keep our eyes peeled for the last few minutes. Oh, here we go.
I was expecting. I would like to have something in the last.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Everyone down for debrief, guys. Remember the new format.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
You guys have 5 minutes. We've got an email about it.
User left your channel.
I know.
User left
just
your
asking
channel.
for people to.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
5 minutes,
User
come on.
left your channel. User left your channel. User was moved out of your
Oh,
channel.
I took some sec.
You were moved.
He was, but they DC'd at the end.
Alright, that's everybody. No, that's not everybody.
User was moved to your
There you go.
channel.
Right, everybody, hold calms. So, for tonight's debrief, let's make it quick and now go ahead.
I thought it was a good mission. It was a different mission, which I haven't done, and obviously being filled with taking on the field leader or fire team leader in its fullness was quite overwhelming. There was a couple of times where I was going through the forest and you weren't responding, so my last orders were to move forward and clear the buildings, so that's exactly what we did. But I had a doubt in my mind because you weren't responding, and then later it's because your channel had changed. But as far as I was concerned, that we had completed that mission. That was quite challenging going through there because obviously my mind was full of doubt. Yeah, I hope Blue Team did okay. I'm quite happy with that. Obviously there's lots of things that I could have improved about myself. I misread the micro dagger, thinking that Blue Team had left behind. And one of our orders right at the beginning was that Blue Team, when we'd fishbone, we all go right, because I was in vehicle 2, the other Blue Team was in vehicle 4, I believe, but I think the entire of our squad just went on the left side, which is a bit disconcerting, but overall, I think for my first time being a proper field leader under pressure, I hope I didn't disappoint, but I'm sure there's a few points you want to tell me. Smell finished. Oh,
Nice.
One last thing. Well done, Blue Team. I thought you worked really well together as a team. There was only a couple of times when you didn't follow my orders, and I think because there's so much radio chatter going on, sometimes I miss things, because when you've got 4 or 5 voices going on in your earphones, it's really challenging, especially when you're not used to it. But I thought Blue Team worked quite well as a team, and I'm not disappointed. And that's me finished now.
Alright, nice. Quite a long debrief. Sam, go ahead.
I was expecting a horrible end, but I enjoyed it a lot. I would like to have missions like this. The only thing I would like to have a little bit more enemies to shoot, but it was awesome, it was fun, it was really good that we didn't blow up. That's all, thank you.
Bruce?
Kind of lost there. Nothing really happened. We weren't. I mean, I crashed once. I'm talking for. I don't know what's happened to you guys after I was gone, but we really never got ambushed. There were really no IDs to watch out for. So yeah, kind of lackluster for ambush convoy mission. Sorry.
All right, Clock.
Yep, really good mission tonight. I was very impressed with Red Team's formations, especially when we were moving up to waypoint 8, I think it was. Yeah, formations were on point. I really enjoyed the mission as well. The only 2 problems I think were with comms today, especially at the start, because from my perspective, I was on the squad radio, the long range with the platoon lead, then 66 as well, and we had 2 choppers overhead as well. That was a bit chaotic. I think what we need to do as a squad is definitely set up additional channels on basically for the whole squad. For my last mission with Bravo, we used it and it worked like a dream. So in case you don't know what it is, it's basically each fire team has their own radio channel, but you're still on the squad channel as well, so you can hear both. I was really pleased to see as well with the squad colouring. We've changed it from medics going green and FLs going yellow to everyone just being on their fire team. I think it's much simpler. You can see who the medics are anyway, and fire team leaders should be watching out for them as well. That's pretty much it from me.
Alright, Data?
Well, overall I found the mission, at least the first 2/3, I'd say, rather boring. Afterwards it picked up a little. I found, in general, we had pretty good squad work, but at times communication broke down completely. Just one instance that I wanted to point out, when we stopped at the dismount mark and I called out 2 squads moving in on us from the southwest, I think it was. I think Zeus had pity on us and he redirected one of the squads to move towards another way. Otherwise they would have come on top of us, right on that ridge, 10 meters from us, even though I called 2 or 3 times if we should maybe get some people on that ridge. As if the enemies had gotten there, it would have been a slaughter. Just wanted to point that out.
One more thing. Yeah, I apologize if it seems like I'm ignoring you. I'm definitely not. If I'm not responding, I'm probably listening to another radio channel that you can't hear. But yeah, that is something I need to work on. I know that.
Yeah,
well, I realised that, which is why I said it 2 or 3 times, because they came closer and closer.
Cut it quickly, please. We already are lining up on top, so we need to cut it really quick. Arctic, go ahead.
It was okay. Comms was shit. That's all I have to say.
Section 7.
Sorry.
Bones, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Arctic Fox and Datafire. In general, I didn't really have that good of a time, but I felt that the squad work was pretty good. When we got together, one red team actually had a concrete objective.
Need you guys to hurry up, please.
Yes.
But
User
other than
left
that,
your channel.
yeah, I think we need to go back to driving school. But as I said, yeah, I did enjoy it.
Hades
a lot
in.
of the time.
Sorry to rush you guys. We need to check up now because we're 20 past
User
the
left your channel.
User
User left
9.
your channel.
Christ.
Hey. That's just
Alright guys, we can continue after
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Ladies, did you get your message?
User joined your
What
channel.
is that?
2 seconds.
What you guys do?
Best defense ever.
Yeah. When the sniper CQB team moved in, the tank had to defend.
But that was the only
Sniper
entrance.
CQB.
Yes.
There were
Yes.
literally dozens of RPGs.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Bravo, in.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Yep, we're gonna go.
Beautiful. Everyone is here. So remember the new briefing format, guys. We have
Microphone
the
muted.
feedback form, which you can find in second back briefing for stuff about the mission design, execution, etc. Meanwhile, how did it go? Like, what did you do well? What can you improve on? Let's start from the bottom. Reserve squad. I know you're attached to Alpha, but let's go for just reserves.
Right, I believe that reserves did enjoy our time at Alpha. We got a couple of things that we would like to work on, and other than that, I'm good.
Super duper. Thank you, reserves. Support squad.
Supported really well today. As a matter of fact, we don't have anything we feel that we would need to improve upon, considering today's mission at least. Coordination was really great between the squad and between all the other units. So, just a positive mission overall. That's it.
Super duper. Thank you, support. And support platoon lead.
Yeah, I fully agree. I don't see any issue that we had tonight to work on.
Lovely. Thank you very much. And Delta squad.
Today it went quite nice.
it wasn't that interesting for Delta, so therefore the focus dropped a little bit. So that is something we need to work on, because no matter how exciting the mission is, we need to stay focused. The rest went quite well.
Super duper. Thank you, Charlie Squad.
Charlie Squad had a enjoyable evening tonight. Worked really well together. Communication was good. Found a couple things
User
we
in
need
your
to
channel
work
timed
on,
out.
but that's what we will do within the squad. So thank you.
Thank you, and Keystone.
I did pretty good myself. Driving a truck, trying to see someone go unconscious, not driving that truck no more, losing control of that truck. Setting up a checkpoint between Tanuk City, nice looking checkpoint behind, saved the whole convoy from behind as well. I was pretty much at the backbone of the convoy. I did pretty good myself. Took some sexy photos with Charlie Squad towards the end and did not invite Blood Wolf. I'm sorry, and that is it.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Bravo Squad, how did you do?
Well, the squad had good comms with each other. They actually they're really good in driving nowadays. There's some people that need to work on their PIDs, especially someone who I will not name because it's Davinator, since he's shot a friendly. But other than that, yeah, we had the squad did well. I'm not allowed to speak about the mission, so I cannot say anything about that.
Super. Alpha Squad.
We had some mixed feelings. The squad needs to improve in terms of comms a little bit.
User joined your channel.
And especially listening to other members of the squad. Outside of that, I want to make a quick personal note. If we are consisting of 9 members, we do not, we are not able to discuss everything in 3 minutes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Copy that. And first platoon lead, Crisis.
No, it went
User
really well.
disconnected from your channel.
First platoon did really well tonight. But, it was okay. It was interesting. That's about it.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Well, coming from me, I think, echoing what everyone else said, we did remarkably well tonight, better than I was expecting. Just comms need to be worked on to make sure it's nice and quick, etc. And, yeah, it was a bit disjointed, and that's because I ended up Zeusing it as well as FSing it, so if I was ever a bit quiet, I apologise for that. Tried not to be on long range, but, you know, go from there. And no, I'm glad everyone worked together. Please do use the feedback form. We're going to be using it lots because it allows you to give some nice detailed feedback and say exactly what you want to see improved, what can get better, etc., etc., etc. There's also going to be sent out to email, by email to you guys, a survey for various things in the battalion, such as uniform, rules around uniforms, play style, etc., etc. So watch your email inboxes immediately after this for that. The Zeus debrief isn't really needed, so I'll hand it up to Dostojetsky.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will start with the battalion debrief by going through the notes. Staff officer, the bull shark. Anything for tonight?
Yep, I got the attendance here, guys. Same as always. If guys from your squad are AWOL, get on to them. Get them here. We obviously don't want people missing with AWOLs. You get 4 in 30 days. We have to discharge you. So let's try and stop that happening. But there's only 3, so it's not the end of the world, guys. Oh, and of course, following my email, there will be a meeting for ALs and FLs after this. But obviously, anyone is welcome to attend. It'll take about 30 minutes. It won't be very long, and it should clear up any misconceptions anybody has about the policies, etc. around Tor. So recommend everyone to join that.
Copy that. Thank you. And then server administrator Ganks. Anything?
Money. I need more money for more shoes. You know the drill, people. Click my link, throw some money, so I'll spend some of it on the server, but most of it on shoes, and nothing else. Thank you.
Copy that. We will be keeping Ganks well supplied with shoes, and also remember donations, they keep the server running. So if you like it here, let's make that a long-term goal. Thank you. And as we are still short of head DI, remember to keep recruiting. I cannot find the link right now because I got already the link. Was it that remade it? Was it Ashbuster?
He ain't here today.
Ah, okay, copy that. Well, if I find the link, I will drop it in chat. But recruitment, it's everybody's job. If you find a good person, you think he's a good fit into Tor, tell them to check out tor.net. And who am I overlooking? Oh yes, training specialist, also another thing. Badges are lagging slightly at the moment, but we are staying on top of it. Leadership badges, I will try to find someone to do them for this week, and starting next week I will be covering them as much as possible. Right, then we go into a couple of notes of mine. As already said a week ago, there's a couple of positions that are open in Tor right now, and in regards to those, we've got a few announcements to make. First of all, I would like you all to say a big hooray, for we have a new head drill instructor, and that is Mr. Crazy. Hoorah!
Congratulations!
Who kicked him before I had the chance? I almost kicked Preacher. Okay, well done. Okay, and the next one. That. So, congratulations, Mr. Crazy. You are the head drill instructor, and you have been promoted to Master Gunnery Sergeant. Next up on the list, Asposter is not here. No, he's not.
Nope.
Copy. We'll have to leave that for Tuesday. And then, moving up in the world is none other than our current staff officer, the Bull Shark. He is moving up to a battalion executive officer and has been promoted to first lieutenant. Hoorah!
Congratulations!
Jeez, Gargar. Let me get my bloody stick. There it is. And yeah, Argar, tone it down a bit. I know you're excited, but tone it down just a bit.
I'm so excited.
I can't tone it down. Our new XO to get back here, and he's already wearing the correct tags. Very good. And then that means our staff officer position is open, and to correct that, we're going to remove somebody from another position, and that is Ganks. Congratulations. You have been made staff officer with the promotion to second lieutenant. Hoorah!
Hoorah! Hoorah! Congratulations!
User in your channel was kicked from
and
the
there
server.
goes Mr. Ganks. And yes, I will spoil it for you guys, but next Tuesday, promise to me
User
that you will
joined your
give a
channel.
big hooray to Mr. Assbuster, for he will be made server administrator, and he has also been promoted to Master Gunnery Sergeant. Give him a big hooray next Tuesday. Unfortunately, I won't be here Tuesday. I'm on a working trip. I will be back on Friday. I believe that is all. Did I forget anything, Bull?
Kingsburg?
Iceburn stepped up to SL of Reserve Squad, so let's give him a hurrah as well.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Thank you, Lone Blood. And Ganks, you had something?
Yeah, I just want to say I cheated you all. I took all the money you donated and you thought were giving me for shoes, and I actually spent it on bribing upper command so I could get SO.
Fair enough.
We weren't supposed to talk
You're
about
so
that.
funny.
Anyways, yes, thank you all. And now that we have command office filled, we are still gonna place basically, well, reserves. FL, we have someone in mind. We still need to have an interview. Reserve platoon leader is something that we are considering currently with Hades Damayan, and training specialist also should be filled in the coming week. That is all for me tonight. Remember, meeting after right now in 2nd Battalion Command Office. Anybody can join, but if you are not in a field leadership or leadership position, mute your microphone. And without any further ado, Battalion dismissed.
User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
You called Bull Sharky. You love me more.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
You read my mind, Juvenus.
User joined your
Right,
channel.
gentlemen, do we have everyone here?
Malone.
I believe
Malone,
so.
he's not
A
important.
couple of our team leaders are still staying down, but I believe we have at least all platoon leaders and then key Juvenis, Spiker and Mark Verhagen. Where Aspas is not here. Ailes is not here.
Nah, he's left.
Icebones, you are there. Okay. Right, guys, we're gonna go over a couple of the division policies for attendance, and then also the battalion standing procedures that we have currently in this battalion. Just refresh, of course. This won't take long. Canis, would you like to take it away, sir, with the battalion division policies? That is.
Yeah, we're just gonna make this a little bit quick, but with time enough for you guys to clear any kind of doubts that you have. So, if you guys check just up there on TeamSpeak channel on the Division Command Office, you can see a link over there that says Division Facts and Policies, which it leads us to this link here. Basically, here is everything related to Arma Division policies and a lot of links to everything TOR related, not enforced by Arma Division itself. But what we want you guys to make your mind clear tonight is just about the attendance one. You got a link over there. I can paste it here. So this policy on attendance, it's in place for quite a while now. So it's very important that especially you guys that are in position, you know everything about it, and everything about it, just 4 or 5 points, 4 or 5 different stuff, which is very easy to remember, but all the same very important, because when you speak to your members, squad members, to your platoon members, wherever, it's important that you know this, because you can just give some misinformation thinking that you are doing the correct thing, but you are not. So going quite easily through it, it's just as simple as it goes, that if any member in position or not accumulates 4 AWOLs during a 30-day period, it's not during a month, it's continually counting the days. So everything on mandatory, we check the attendance, and that will count 30 days back, and we check if any member got 4 AWOLs, he will be discharged. The same goes that if his attendance, his mandatory average on 30 days drops down below 25%.
Correct.
So, send it to
Says in your attendance policy, if you are discharged due to attendance issues, you may not reapply for 30 days. This allows your record to get cleared up and gives you a fresh start. It's against top policy.
Yeah, we will go just down there in it was the second point. Because the first point is simple. Anyone, any member, 4 AWOLs in the 30 days period or attendance below 25 is discharged with the regular one. Second point is that, especially for all of you, if you are in position, you are evaluated on that point in 60 days. So in 60 days, your mandatory average cannot drop below 50%, or you cannot have 2 AWOLs. If this happens, you will be removed from your position, and probably after that, you're going to have to improve your mandatory average and all of that before someone will consider to put you in position again. So what you were saying, that you can see that it's just down there, if you get discharged the first time for attendance issues, you cannot reapply for 30 days. If that happens the second time after you are reinstated, you're going to have to wait 3 months for that. So, yeah, this is very simple on these points. I'm going to try to put something more. Give me a sec. In this link, it's something that I'm going to break down just to ask Jetski to put that in second batch briefings, something very easy for you guys, just with this only slide, not all the entire stuff that's down there. But if you guys check, you can
don't have access to it.
Sorry, but
on the previous point, the previous document, I'd like to mention something.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The fourth point, it says if a member is in position accumulates 2 AWOLs, yada yada. It says this is ground for removing the member from position, which in my eyes, means that it's open for debate, and if there's a good reason. But the second point states that they will be removed, so there's no open debate, because point 2 and point 4 explicitly state different rules or different means.
Point 2 is a tall rule, white. Point 4 is a division rule. It's the difference between the two of them.
Exactly, but
yeah, but basically means
will it be enforced the same way then?
No, look, if point 4 is a division rule, basically means which can be enforced by the DO and the CO, or the DC or whatever, but point 2 is the rule that is being enforced by CC. So in other words, when CC goes over the attendance list and sees someone is below 25%, or has, what is it, so 25%, he will tell the DC to get him discharged. There's no ground then, it's basically, it's a fact that he gets discharged.
Exactly.
You probably guys can open the link now.
But how is point 4 enforced? So if one of my FLs gets to AWOLs, will he immediately be removed from position, or will there be a talk about it?
No. He will be removed for the simple reason that we've been talking about AWOLs for quite a while now, and AWOLs is something that should not be something that happens a lot without any reason, because even imagine you are stuck in traffic. Doesn't matter, you cannot get home in time for the mandatory. Usually anyone with a mobile can send a 2-word email to our command staff, any of them, to the SO or XO, and say I'm late or I can't attend. That will be enough for you to be excused. And that is something that you guys are going to have to keep in mind, that AWOLs, it's something that you can still give 3 per month as a regular member, and 2 in 60 days, which means that if you are in position and by any reason you think that you cannot attend an event because you leave just the job like half an hour before, wherever, you might excuse yourself the day before, something like that, to prevent that to happen, because if you attend, you're going to get attended, not excused. So AWOLs, it's something that is completely too... Obviously, we would like to see all the AWOLs go away, but probably that's not possible. But that's something especially for you guys in position, that is not easily for us to understand that anyone in position can give AWOLs. If something happens, you can say it. Otherwise, you just excuse yourself, send an email. Just simple as that. Okay, more comments only on this one on attendance? Any questions or doubts about that?
They changed the excuse in the AWOL in terms of counting towards your average attendance already?
How? Changing how?
Well, it used to be that an AWOL was counting just as hard in your average attendance as an excusal did.
Oh, on the mandatory average?
Mm-hmm.
I still count as before.
So an AWOL and an excusal just count as hard as... No, I'm saying that wrong. Let's say an AWOL counts just as hard as an excusal.
For people in position?
No, just in general.
For the mandatory average? I believe so, yeah. Oh, yeah. You were talking about, the 2 AWOLs, how it was.
No, you say if
I don't remember
if I drop
that,
at 55, if I'm at 50% mandatory average, then I have like 4 excusals. Yeah, then it doesn't matter if it's an AWOL or an excusal.
Oh, for you to be removed, yeah. Any of those. If you drop, or if you have 2 AWOLs, you'll be removed from position. We're gonna do something more easy for the eye to see, more simple to put some more of the policies that we have already in place, a couple of them, and another ones that are being just putting over, just to clarify, basically not policies, but just to clarify some issues about medals and about that stuff. So only on the important ones, I'm gonna ask you guys to have some 5 minutes meeting for every couple of weeks, something like that, if necessary. But I'll ask Jetski to put good visual and announce a good link on the 2nd Battalion briefing channel, something like that, because it's important that you guys, especially you guys in position, are aware of these policies. Even if you spend the entire year without having to apply or address any of these policies, it's important that you guys know, so that if anyone asks you, you are aware of it. So if you guys don't have any more questions only on this point, because we're going to have a few in the future to discuss with you or to pass the information on to you, not to delay too much. Jetski, you want to go over your procedures?
Yeah, a couple of points to go over. Now, second thing that you guys should open is 2nd Battalion Command Office, 2nd Battalion Standing Procedures. This was the goal that was set by Canas, XH and HP, basically the previous commanding administration. Right now, well, most of you are aware, the entire command administration has been changed over, but we are still going by these rules. And what we are now trying to do is write down in-game rules that we have for our mandatories, and we will be going over them. Couple of the additions I have made to these battalion standing procedures. I'll drop you guys the link also in chat. Here you go, if you can't find it. You can always find it in 2nd Battalion Command Office, then scroll down, Command Support Links, 2nd Battalion Standing Procedures 2017. If one of your members has a question about attendance, transfers, or basically when to show up, what equipment to use, you can always refer to this link and see for yourself. If you cannot find an answer to a question, always feel free to ask higher up the chain of command. But yeah, basically we are still holding up mandatory events, basic rules, when to show up for NCO, when to go for briefing, when the server needs to go up. So it's a good idea to refresh yourself on these rules, and then the couple of additions which were mandatory events, uniforms, and mandatory events, weapons and optics. Also have been talking with the field specialist and the previous SO, now XO, about creating a new document which would be the battalion standard operating procedures, which would be a separate document for in-game rules, where would be marked down calibers, optics, uniforms, uniform exceptions, equipment exceptions, and those kinds of things. And in regards to that, we're going to have another leadership meeting next Sunday. Yay! So you guys have a lot to look forward to. But again, next Sunday we will be having a mandatory leadership meeting within battalion. But the main point now is, for example, the attendance. One member just got discharged because he received incorrect information about whether or not he should request leave, just simply submit excusals one after another. Somebody had a question?
Yes, I do.
Go for it, Mark.
In the standing procedures, it states that a squad must have 1 SL and 2 FLs, and a squad must have 10 members. Well, the 10 members is a bit of an issue, of course, when we don't have enough members. However, one of my fireteam leaders just got promoted to head DI. However, I think there was an agreement that he would remain FL of Delta Squad. How is that going to be arranged?
For the short-term future, yes, we can make an exception until you find another FL. How long or short of a short-term exception we can make, well, see me after this meeting. Basically, right now, Crazy, yes, he can fill in as the FL until you find another one.
That was not the agreement, but yeah, we'll talk about it after this.
Copy. Basic rule is that we try to have people in position only hold one position. A whole reason behind that is that they focus on the job they have. So, for example, if somebody's a squad leader, they are not going to be able to be a head DI, TS, or anything like that. Only exceptions are the drill instructor and the TIs, training instructors.
But how is head drill instructor an in-game role? Because it's not.
Head drill instructor, again, is a special role because he's in charge of all the DIs and basically recruitment. So again, we simply just want to make sure they have the possibility and the room to do their job. FLing, they need to be supporting their squad leaders in squad trainings and all that related.
So the HDI is doing squad training?
No. If I said that, I said it wrong. Head DI is in charge of the DIs, in charge of recruiting.
I thought the SO was in charge of recruiting.
FL is in charge of supporting their squad leader in trainings.
Okay, so what is the SO doing?
SO is basically seeing that the HDI and the DI are getting their jobs done, covering anything that is getting not done.
So the manager of the manager of the manager, which is, very cost efficient. But I know where Juve is going.
We like to overlook each other here, Intel.
Uh-huh.
Any other questions? Like Hades said, he's gonna send out an email, I believe, with the questionnaire. It's gonna have a lot of questions. Please specific. If you're gonna fill in the other option, please be very detailed. This is the information that we. Yeah, Hades, take it away.
Apologies in advance, guys, for the email having the URL in it copied into more than one box. So the email title is quite long, but it's there.
Copy. Yeah, there's a questionnaire. Fill it out. Please be detailed if you use the other option. And this is the kind of information we're going to be seeking from you a lot in the coming weeks or in the coming month. That is all from me for now. Bullshark, was there anything you wanted to add?
No.
Copy that. And gentlemen, squad leaders especially, make sure your squads are following the uniform and weapons rules. For example, tonight there was a couple of members wearing thermal night vision goggles when they are not supposed to be doing that. Only people who are exempted from that rule are pilots in a flying role. If support members are on the ground, even they are not allowed to wear the thermal night vision goggles.
Oh,
right.
After you guys are done, I need a word with all the ALs.
Copy that. We won't hold you guys any longer. I'm going to send an email next Sunday. We're going to have a leadership meeting. Other than that, I won't be here Tuesday. So Ganks and Bullshark will be taking good care of the battalion. You are dismissed from this meeting.
Just
user disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
Can I grab you?
Nope. Cody here. Kick me from your channel, please.
User left your channel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Mark, as far as Crazy remaining the FL, yeah, I don't mind if he stays as the FL for the coming 2-3 weeks, but surely you would rather have a FL who is capable of, devoting himself to the role.
That's not really my issue. I had a word with Crazy, and Crazy mentioned that he would be taking the job if the arrangement could be made that he remain my FL.
User disconnected from your channel.
Exactly. Like that's also what I thought that we agreed on. Because in my opinion, it doesn't really conflict with in-game being FL and out-of-game being HDI.
The issue is that the HDI, when the recruits have issues in-game, which they do, HDI and Icebones as reserves SL will have their work cut out trying to get those reserves ready to go into the mission. If you're in a separate squad and you've got all of reserves guys running up to you asking you different questions, you're going to struggle to focus on whatever Mark's asked you to do and help the reserves properly.
Yeah, but wasn't that the reason why we split it again, with HDI and squad leader of Revenants being two separate persons? That Icebones can deal with all the hassle, and I'm basically just out of game HDI doing the organizing part and overlooking the onboarding process and stuff like that.
Just see it one way for you guys to have it more in a simple vision of what's fair. It's that no one in position should hold more than one position just for the sake of it. Because, Crazy, if you are in your situation here, if you are taking a FL role too, you are stealing, not the proper word, but stealing the opportunity of another member being an FL. Okay? And the same goes for anyone in position. So if I'm a DO and I want to be an SL, if gangs want to be an SL or FL, meaning we are occupying two positions and preventing other members to step up to take a position, on leadership. See it that way for the more fair battalion-wide. Usually as an AL, you cannot have any other position. The exception was made for ADI because of the new guys, to go with the new guys squad. If that's not to be the case, what you should do, supporting all the members, new members in game, in any other squad, obviously, you can join probably any squad, since you are not going to be connected, as I understood, to the reserve squad. But you can join any other squad to playing any of the squads apart from support, I believe, and play over there as a regular member, or even if necessary, taking a leadership role as an FL, or even if needed, if we don't have an SL, why not taking the SL role? But doing that when it's necessary, not doing that as a permanent stuff, you know?
Can somebody kick me from the TeamSpeak server, please? That would be nice.
Oh, happy to oblige.
User in your channel was kicked from the
No.
server.
You just wasted your first kick. Oh, it was Cody.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
Bones break.
Go ahead, Bones.
Just regarding that, I honestly don't see.
Your channel was edited.
In regards to this, after all, my job is essentially to do everything sort of in game in regards to recruits. And when the time comes, of course, when we get another influx like we had, all of a sudden you get 4, 5, 6, 7 in. I've also had my FL in place to assist with exactly these kinds of things. And the role of the HDI, I understand that, of course, there is history with all this, but in my opinion, the role of the HDI is completely separate from the role of an SL. An SL will deal with everything in the field, the HDI will deal with the administrative side of things in regards to where the DIs go and who does what. After all, the DIs do not necessarily stick with recruits in-game, they do just stick with recruits through the indoctrination process. And the reserve squad, SL and FL, do take over pretty much immediately after indoctrination.
That's true, but yeah, that's true, I suppose. But the option in the past with Blood Wolf, it was an agreement that you want to be an SL to take over the new guy squad as an ADI, and you are correct on that. That's why I was saying that it's not fair that any AL, especially AL, or NCOs, have two positions or occupy two slots of leadership in game. You know, as you are saying, I can be, or Jetski can be the CO, it can be a squad leader. That's the same because Jetski does not intervene directly in the game. As we used to play, only the FS takes over the mission, and SOXO CO can have another roles inside the mission. As leadership goes, as I was saying, that is not fair for the other members that want to take over positions, and they can't because we already got members taking over that. That's the only obvious, or not obvious, fair reason that I think that we shouldn't have double positions for, especially for NCOs or ALs, because you are right on that. ADI does not have anything to do with in-game. It is an option, but yeah.
Because, I mean, those points, those are all, I mean, I understand that, but I guess Crazy will explain you why I brought up this discussion, because it's
disconnected.